Hello again. Okay, I've got something special we're going to do with this one. It's called After the Fall. And you see, this one's based on Humpty Dumpty. He's sitting on his wall up there. And you all know the fairy tale for that. It's Humpty Dumpty sat on it. Well, it's actually nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So what I thought would be fun with this is I'm reading this today, and then this Friday when you bring me your reading logs and get your next craft and everything, I'm going to send stuff home with you to do an egg drop. So what I would love for you all to do, I'm going to send you the different supplies to try to make it a parachute or whatever you want to do to try to protect it. You will have to use one of your eggs from home, but you try to get higher and higher to see how far you can drop and protect your egg. And it's kind of fun. We have done it at summer reading here several times. And if at all possible, what I would love for you to do is share that with us on Facebook so we can see just what you all did and how high up and everything you got protecting your egg. Because Humpty Dumpty, I think, needed a little bit protecting too when he fell down. So, all right, it's called After the Fall. My name is Humpty Dumpty, and this was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know, it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I love being close to the birds. And then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. There goes his binoculars falling down right there. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. So see, in this one, they did put him back together. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again, but I really missed the birds and being high above the city. But I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. And then one day, an idea flew by. See, here he is. He's got his binoculars down here, and that must be his idea. It's a little paper airplane. Let's see what it says. Oh, no, it says, making planes were harder than I thought. So that was his thought. I guess he's going to try that. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying. Oh, he fell asleep there. See the little snore marks? Oh, until I got it just right. Look what he made. That is a fantastic bird. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing can stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time, and it wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, oh no, accidents happen. What happens? Let's see. They always do. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like this. He's down here, and all the way up there at the top of the wall, it flew up above. Maybe it's going over. I almost walked away again, but I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. There he is reaching up, right? I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time, until I was no longer afraid. Look how proud he is on top of the wall up there. That's what you got to do, don't you? You just got to try and you got to keep going. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who became famous for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Oh, there's the wings. That's his shell and everything exploding there. And learned how to fly. They must have had him change into a bird. That's it. That's it. There was a bird inside of that egg. Isn't that how birds are born, most of them? They come from an egg, right? So there he is. He learned how to fly. That is pretty special, huh? Okay. Remember, keep trying. You never know what will happen. Bye-bye.